alert. Stay alert when you walk out the door. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information. I just share with you my perspective on different topics, as is with this one. So I'm going to give you a little story that happened to me this morning. You all know that I'm 64 years old and I run or walk or waddle, it depends on the day, 5 miles each and every day, almost 365 days a year, minus some really bad weather days. And so that's what I do. And I cut through my backyard and I cut through, there's like a public piece of land. It's a small strip between our property and the other properties. And it goes past golf courses and things like that. And so as I was stepping out from my property, there is a jog that is fenced in normally, and it's a big jog, and it of course barks and jumps up on the fence and everything, but it's not able to get over the fence. At least it hasn't been able to ever. And I'm not sure why these people have this kind of jog, but they do. I don't know what kind of jog it is. I don't know, what kind of personality it is, but it looks very ferocious. Nonetheless, these are very, very high-end, good neighborhoods. And so, you would think that people would take total control of their animals or their dogs. So basically what happened was the dog, probably about an 8-9-year-old child was out actually walking the dog in that public space. And the dog saw me and it started to lunge towards me, and I just froze. I didn't do anything. I was actually on my phone and my friend was on the phone with me and she said, "Oh my gosh." And then fortunately there was a couple, and the little girl couldn't control the dog. And fortunately there were a couple other kids that were with her that were able to get a hold of the dog, a couple older kids, and they got a hold of the dog. And so I just went on my way. Now that was the first time that I've ever seen the dog not within the fence, their yard. And so it really got me thinking, I'm probably going to take a different route now, a completely different route, a longer route, but a different route, just because I don't want to take that route anymore and take any chances. And I don't know what the dog is like. I have no clue. I just know that that little girl was not able to control that dog. Fortunately, the older children were able to control it, but I just froze, and I was still really technically on my property, because my property extends beyond the fence. And so when you step out into the world, whether it's anywhere really, we have to be alert. We have to stay alert. We just should not assume that everything is going to go necessarily as we think. My friend was telling me about a movie. I don't know what the name of the movie was, but it was about road rage. Somebody had just tapped their horn and this person went berserk. The other person went berserk over the fact that someone tapped their horn. And it got me to thinking, we don't live in fear. We don't want to live in fear. We don't want to not go out into the world. Of course we do. And yet I think we need to keep alert to what can happen around us and wherever we go, whether we're at a restaurant. My husband used to always say, always look for the exit. He always knows where the exit is in the hotels, always knows where the exits are at a restaurant. And I believe in that, always staying alert, not fearful, but alert to your environment. So would that stop me from running anymore? Of course not. It would not stop me. And yet it makes me alert, not just to dogs, but to crazy drivers, to the tree roots that periodically it's easy to trip over. There's a lot of things once we step out into the world that we need to be alert, that when we're home that we don't need to. But even sometimes at home we need to be alert, things can happen. So stay alert in your life. Never fearful if at all possible, but alert. Okay? From my house to yours, may God bless you. I do hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.